Welcome to the second episode of Let's Talk Show, a platform where we recognize issues affecting the society, then later find solution to the problems. And with me today, I have some guests.
I'm Hilda Immaculate.
Hello everyone, I'm Ademba Alans.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Jones. Good afternoon, I'm Henry Venus.
Thank you for joining me. This is Let's Talk Show with me, Pauline Joroge. And without further ado, let's get started. And so today we are going to be discussing on a very interesting topic, that is relationship or dating. And that is not a new term to you guys, because I know you are in that age of your dating life. So according to you, Henrik, what clings on your mind when I mention the term dating?
Well, thank you, our host. The term dating comes when I can say it is an agreement between two different genders that have decided to start a life with their emotional feelings, or in other words, they have got the romantic feelings for each other. They have got a purpose that one day, one time, they are going to be together. Thank you.
According to you, what clings on your mind when I mention the term dating?
Okay, for me, dating is simply seeing each other. That is the opposite gender, being the man and a woman, a girl and a boy, for the purpose of maybe committing to each other in a relationship.
What is the right age for a person to start dating, according to you, Alan?
For me, the right age, as the society has told us, the right age is when you get an adult. That is, according to Kenya, it's 18 years of age. So, 18 years of age, you should find someone. You should find, if you're a boy, find a lady. If you're a lady, find a gentleman. You start dating, and dating is just simply finding a love life, starting your life and committing to each other, doing all sorts of things, love and mapenzi in general.
So that is to both the ladies and the gents?
Yeah, to both the ladies.
At the age of 18?
Age of 18 is allowed legally or illegally? No, legally.
Okay.
Age of 18.
And as I pay key attention on our society today, I've discovered that people are dating spouses that are older than them by the age. Okay, like you find a lady who is 21 years dating a man who is around 50 years. That is twice her age. What might be the reason for this?
Okay, according to me, dating older men or married men or married women, you are a young boy, you are a young girl dating a married man, and a young boy dating a married woman. That is not what that is. That is what I would call looking for things like financial support. Because you know this guy is married, you know that this woman is married. But you are a young man, we call them Kijana Barubaru. You are going for this married woman. Knowing that you are going to break a family, you are going to break a love life, some people are going to suffer mentally, emotionally, like maybe these people have kids, maybe they have their own life. But you are jumping into this relationship for your personal gains, like I can't say there's love there. Just basically financial support and luxury.
According to you, Ronnie, do you think or would you advise a friend of yours who is dating a person who is married, would you advocate or would you advise them to keep their relationship or they quit?
Personally, I don't think dating an older person is that much of a preference to me. Because basically, there are things that you must consider. Automatically, when you decide to date somebody older than you, let's say that the bedroom energy will automatically be in a different level. The older person cannot automatically satisfy the younger person, and this will lead to scenarios such as cheating. That's one. And apart from that, let's say these people will not be in an agreement most of the time, because you'll find that whatever pleases you is not the same thing that pleases the older man due to the age difference. There are things that automatically will suit somebody who is at a younger age, and there are things that will be more fancier to a person who is older. Well, thank you. You find that most young men or most young ladies will prefer going for the older men or the other way around, just because they need that peace of mind. You know, they believe, or we are in a generation where we believe that the young
men or young ladies, and in this case it is the young ladies, they prefer or they have that money-minded, that they are just into money. They are not really ready to settle with life. But if you go for someone who's above your age, she has passed through a lot, she knows what money can do.
So an older person is mature.
Sure, something of that sort. But not really mature, because you may find someone is at 65, then she reasons like someone who's 12. At the same time, what I'm trying to advocate is that going for the couple or the partner or the love bud that is above our age creates more peace of mind than the one who's below our age.
Lately, I've noticed that there have been so many online dating apps such as Tinder, Attacked, and Interracial Cupid. So my first question is, do you believe in online dating?
Personally, no.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. And here is the reason. As far as relationship is concerned, and as far as online dating is concerned, the word online means it is virtual. Let me ask you, do you date someone virtually or do you need him physically? Do you date someone virtually or you need him physically? Then why should you go for online dating?
So you don't think
I don't advocate for
Personally, it's also second premise. I'm going to second premise on the fact that you cannot get somebody virtually. I believe that you need to experience somebody in order to suggest whether they are the right person for you to date. Yeah.
Online dating, we're talking about the Tinder and the other apps. So there are testimonials which to some people it has worked, to some people it don't work. So for me, it doesn't work, but for some person it may work. Actually, personally, I don't go with
have you
online.
ever tried online dating?
Yes, I tried like it worked.
It never
It
worked.
never worked. You know, online is about selling propaganda. You fake things. Like online, you might go to Tinder, find a beautiful date, you have a nice talk, you have a nice chat. Now, when you come to meet at, let's say now you said an actual date, you're meeting at Java. You find that beautiful ground is different. When you go and expect, sio huyo. Pale juu uliona Beyonce kufika hapa chini, uko na kode.
Okay, is it right to say they are tainting the morals of our people? In terms of many people, you find them, they are going in those apps to look for hookups and other money. Would you say it's right?
Yeah, in many ways, online dating does that, like Tinder and everything. So hapo ndo unapata like wanaume wanaenda kutafuta sponsor, ladies wanaenda kutafuta sponsor. Obviously utapata hapo some kind of financial stable, ama those who are just taking for them. So for social media they have, but for ground there is not. So there's a way na kudanganya, like unaona hapo sasa social media, ili uende Tinder upate dem Tinder, there must be some aspects of nudity. Lazima uonyeshane uko na vitu umebeba, but in real sense kikuja inatuharibu moral zetu, alafu unapata dem amebeba huko, kitu kimpata huko wanjibu ni different kabisa. So missing.
So we have also been hearing murder and suicide cases, especially in our high institutions, that is the campuses, or in the name of dating ama relationship. What might be the reason to this?
Thank you. First of all, we are in a generation where our partners, or in other words, couple, have high expectation. I promise you that in your birthday, I'll gift you with a BMW X5 machine. Then when the day approaches or comes, I give you a motorbike. You see that all along I've been cheating, I've been lying to you, I'm not straightforward. Most people who are money equipped minded will see it as they better take away their lives than to live with you with your unstraightforwardness. Depression will lead to most of us, or most of the couples or the dating partners, into committing suicide. Because why do you stay in a relationship where you even don't know what you'll eat? Like, you wake up, you are stranded, you don't have breakfast, you don't have lunch, you don't have supper, and it is continuous. Why should you kill yourself and solve everything? Sorry to say so, which is also not the possible way or the best way to conclude on that. The fourth point I will say that I think we are in a generation where we just think that we only trust our minds. Like if something happens or an issue occurs within our relationship, we can't expose it to the third party. We just want to keep it with ourselves. You see, when you expose a problem to someone, it is half solved. But when you keep it to yourself, it is just injuring you internally. And the best way you can think that you will solve your problem is to take away your life.
Okay, so according to you, what would you do if you found out your lover, that is, if you're dating, your lover was cheating behind your back?
Well, let me ask, is my lover cheating? Is there evidence, first of all? Well, if there's evidence, I'll try to call her because I love her and I'm not ready to lose her, right? I'll try to call her, ask her why she's doing it. Maybe there's something that you are not satisfying, but when she tells you or exposes it to you, you know how to handle it. Other than going straight forward to interfere with everything, to end everyone's life. Yeah.
So according to you, Ronnie, what is your opinion on that issue?
According to me, I think that the biggest challenge that most students are facing according to dating is that majority of them don't know what they want. Most of them enter into a relationship out of anxiety. They just want somebody who can be there with them just because their fellow colleagues are dating. Yeah, and I've also noted that majority of students they lack loyalty. Majority of them are not loyal.
They are not loyal.
They are not loyal. Yes.
Yeah.
They want to have more than.
They just want to have their cake and eat it at the same time.
According to me, when you talk about death and suicide, what brings to my mind is two things: mental strength and psychological difference between them. So, for somebody to commit suicide or kill himself, there is that mental weakness or psychological weakness. It's natural, ladies are weak emotionally. So, if you break a girl's heart, it's easier for her to commit suicide or do something that is out of normal, something that is not normal. But there are those, also men, there are those who are weak emotionally and mentally and psychologically. So if you break their heart, you'll find that mtu amejiua. Some people take their frustrations to internet.
Why should you take your life because of money?
Wacha nikwambie, kwa ground vitu ni different. You know those people who worked at Anima Taliban, these people try and break their hearts. Ndio utajua hapo kwa niseme aje, hapo kwa hiyo sako yenye hapo atajifanya strong, but internally jamaa anaumia. Like unapata ame break up na msee, lakini hataki kuonyesha, nataka jifanye Taliban, mimi niko sawa, but ndani anaumia. Unapata akirudi huko kwa nyumba analia, unaona pillows zimejaa tu machozi and everything. So huwezi sema ati men are strong. Everybody emotions ni vitu ziko natural, unaweza kuwa weak, alafu nalingana na the love yenye kumepea huyu jamaa, to what percentage. Alafu uko umempata, umempea everything, love with all your heart. So kama ni kuwa weak, we just go into commit suicide. But according to your question, it's all about mental difference and psychological difference.
Okay, according to me, the main cause of suicidal cases of the other taking among the comrades that they use comes with pressure. We get a lot of pressure nowadays from the society, from the people around us, from our parents. So one from the society is, as a young person, there's a way society expects you to behave. There's a way society looks at you. If the society wants you to be a responsible person or a person with integrity, you do your best to be as the society wants you to be. And you find that a person anakuja anakuwa na depression because this is how society wants you to be. So depression leads to you having the suicidal thoughts in your mind because you can't be don't have strength for the partner, I won't be able to cope up with that. I'll be insecure, and my insecurities will lead me to have this thought like, should I really be this? Should I really be in this relationship? Should I really continue getting highs, undergoing stress, depression, just because I'm loving someone? I feel like I don't feel good.
So what, according to you, what would you do if you find out that your number was cheating?
For me, if I find out that my husband is cheating on me, I necessarily
Will you forgive him or will you continue in the relationship?
first of all I'll face.
You'll fix.
Because my loyalty was taken for granted. That's why my time, I invested my time for you, and then you start never
Sir.
to me. Because I shall not go after that person or make you take my life. There's more to have, more to make sure. So,
According to you, Ronnie, is sex a must?
Personally, I cannot say that it's a must or it's not a must, but just it's an icing on the cake. So you can do without it or you can do with it. So I believe it's more of an agreement. If you feel that it's necessary for you, you can just indulge in it. If you don't see it necessary, you can also stay without it. So I cannot say it.
Wow. Were you to add on something?
Yeah, there are things that builds emotion in relationship. Like sex is one of them. Like sex bana, without sex utapata tu ndoa inaisha. Sasa like mimi niko kwa relationship alafu atitukuta hapo good morning good evening. Utapata
Something more than sex in a relationship.
yeah, there's something more than sex, but sex is also that something.
Okay. Would you advocate a person to have multiple partners, which is mostly found in campuses? Mostly students you find that especially to us ladies, unapata tunataka wale wa salon, wa house rent, wa shopping. Would you advocate for that?
Personally, no. Why? Biblically, it's written. No, I don't know the exact verse, but with my little knowledge, I know that it was man for a woman, not man for women. Why should you go for
Not
more
women
than?
for men.
Yeah. Why should you go for more than one woman? What do the other women have that this lady don't have? Well, there may be several reasons or several things that this lady you have may not be having. To that point, it's also contradicting. I think at long last you only live once. You decide what best
Yeah.
suits you.
Having one partner and multiple partners. According to me, kwangu mimi, for me to have one partner meaning that there is love. And for me to have another partner or many partners, that means there are something that is not happening in our relationship. But for me, I would go for the many, the multiple. The reason being, utakuwa una test. If A doesn't work, you go for B. If B doesn't work, you go for C. So, utapata like, mimi ni mwanaume. Like umesema, ladies prefer to have those for rent, salon and everything. So hata mimi nitakuwa na demu wangu mwenye nampenda, but hapo nyuma pia niko na antiwaria. Yeah. So hapo nyuma niko na antiwaria mwenye najua kidogo ako fit, lakini kwako nikikuja it's all love. Kwake ni pesa. Then kuna ingine umepita umepata hii mali ni safi. Yeah, unapita tu nayo.
okay, according to me, if it's having multiple partners, right now I'm in my young age, I'm 20. I'm not looking for a husband right now. I'm exploring. So if I'm dating simply means to me seeing someone, not necessarily being in a committed relationship with that person. Because if it's relationship, it's a commitment, it's an agreement. So if I decide I want to be in a relationship, I'll focus on one person. But if it's dating, I can have many men because I'm looking for that right.
So according to you, you can advocate for unataka ule wa salon, unataka mwenye anakupeleka outings, unataka mwenye anakulipia house rent.
Okay, not necessarily the way you're putting it. For me, it's just exploring, having fun. Yeah.
So let me know, according to you, dating is an issue of passing time, right?
Not really
Right?
passing time. Not
Because
really
if you
passing
say
time.
you have several
Dating,
partners,
not
You
relationship.
see,
I know
there's a
you are
difference.
talking of dating.
Yeah.
So according to you, you advocate for having different or many partners. True or false?
Yeah, I advocate for that.
Simply because you want your hair done.
Not really. Not
For
really.
fun.
All right. If it is
Because-
not, I'm not literally talking about your hair done. I think, or it was wise enough you to expand your mind, not only to look at the hair, but to look at other different things. So you date many partners so that at least some of your services can be done. True or false? True or false?
Depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
But now you stand. True or false? And that's where we go wrong.
Oh, aside from that, do you think we should go back to those days where our parents used to look for spouses for us to get married to?
Well, first of all, you are born, you found love, and dating were on process. You must come and reason with me that even those past times, there were deaths, suicidal cases, and murder.
But
They were there,
So
though
that they were
under
not
minimal
documented and they were
circumstances. Yeah.
They were there.
So in this case, we are trying to say we should go for our parents, or our parents should act as our suitors. Are you trying to bring it that way?
Sasa nimo sasa unasema like mimi nimemaliza shule yangu, nimemaliza masomo. Then I get to that age where now I want to go to my love life, I want to date someone.
Then you go to
Alafu
your
sasa juu
parents.
mzazi anajua my son amefika hii age. Wewe umetulia tu kwako.
Nashtukia umeletewa mtu from nowhere.
Personally, I cannot advocate for that. It's going to return us back to the old age.
It's outdated.
Penye parents will choose for you a spouse based on the financial capability of the person. So basically, they're going to give you an extra older person, older than them actually. So I believe once somebody is mature, they're old enough to decide what's right or wrong for them. So I believe we should simply choose spouses for ourselves. We cannot be
As we conclude, as far as the LGBTQ is illegal in Kenya, we still hear some cases of gayism and lesbianism. Something that couldn't be heard in the past. What has really brought this?
the LGBTQ, I think how we are raised, how your parents raise you also encourage you to be involved in such. You find that come up later, for example, all my sisters were in the labor boarding school and they were taken there when they were very young. So you find that the environment you create, oh, when you boy, when actually they were. So you see, my parents' choices, taking my sisters to a boarding school where it's only girls. Let me see, God forbid, it will encourage them to be so attracted to guys. So our parents also made wrong choices in us.
So, yeah, according to when you're talking about this LGBTQ thing, what I can say is it's something that is not new to us. It is something that has been there. What happened is there was no right way to channel it. There was no way of expressing it.
So it was there.
It was there since the beginning of time. Ni venye hakuna venye tunge express. Sasa hichi inafanyika sasa tuwe big deal ni the issue of social media. Unapata sasa tunasema ati nini, unapata mtu amepata social media. So you have tunaanza kumpigia maneno but kitu ilikuwa. And there are those people, hiyo tu ni natural. I can say, though I'm not a scientist or anything, I can say it is just something that we are born with, uko tu nayo. Then kuna zile zingine pia zinakuja kwa environment, alafu na vitu umeanda kwa sasa. Kama unakuja university unakuwa na new experience, wewe umekuanga tu huko somewhere yenye umezaa tu kama unapata kama hiki tu. Most of them kwa unapata kama zimetoka from the different fields zenye watu waliingia, alafu kuna zile natural ni chache tu. So naweza sema it's something that has been there. It's not there was no right way to express it.
What is your view in this?
Thank you. Well, as far as your question is concerned, we have the matter of gayism and lesbianism, right? I think, first of all these are brought by social media platforms. And secondly, peace of mind. I will see that why should I go for a lady who will demand several things? they will want their hair done for 2K. Yet there's that gentleman who will just want their hair done for 50 bob.
Okay, so you'd advocate the movement to be legalized in Kenya?
I can't advocate for that. I can't advocate for that because first of all, as someone brought up in a well-structured Christian community, it is against our law for gayism and lesbianism. But I think the government, with its arm and branches, can bring us a best way where we talk of gender balance, everything be balanced, so that even when you go for a gentleman that gets his hair done by 50 bob, a lady also get the hair done by 50 bob. Are you getting the point? Yeah.
I can also add on something. Okay, the generation we are in right now, cases of cheating are increasing day in, day out. So you find that a lady who has experienced breakups as many times, ataona, I don't think men are for me. What if I just a lady who won't break my heart, who won't do the things that a man usually do? Like, we have a phrase that men are dogs, men are trash, but we've never had anything like ladies are those things. So why would I not do ladies still cheat? Yeah, they do, yeah. But you find that they wamepitia heartbreak sana, ataona wacha mimi achane na wanaume, they're just dogs. They really hurt people, they're just trash. Let me advocate for a lady. Let me go try out with a lady. So you see, these are the things that are it's lesbianism, dating, just to the men also cheating. If a lady cheats on a man, manaume ataona. My fellow man can do the things that have maybe did to me, maybe past years, my past experiences. So I wouldn't.
Okay, that was it for today's episode. Thank you for coming, and you can catch up with me on all social media platforms, that is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Let's Talk Show. And yeah, goodbye.